Hello everyone and welcome. Yes, today it's finally here. This is my first race on iRacing, and I'm really looking forward to it. I'm really curious how it's gonna be. As I said last time, I did make a lot of research. I saw many videos, so I think I'm really prepared. And yeah, it's going to be awesome, as I hope. I found out that these races are really so much fun, and if you are considering that you are going to join, I would strongly urge you to do it because I think it's really fun, and I'm really enjoying these races, even though sometimes it's really hard, as you will see in the next videos. But in today's video, sorry, spoilers, but it's really fun. As you can see, this is the first lap from pit, and now you can see that I'm getting information that I have green, and that this is going to be my first measured lap for qualification. So let's do it. Anyway, the goal in these first races is not to win, which I don't think I could, as I see the times of my opponents. But the main goal is to get out of the rookie, and maybe in the future I'm going to buy some other cars, because that's really sad, but I found out that I'm not able actually to play any other race with the starting package, so I just can drive this Mazda MX-5 and that's it on the road. I think that if I tried oval or dirt races, I would get more races, but considering the road, which I'm mainly interested in. So yeah, considering the road, this is my only option. And as I said in the last video, it's really nice from iRacing that they did choose this circuit, because I really know it well from PS2 and GT4. Really nice game. So much nostalgia when I look back how I played that game. Amazing. So first lap was 107.4, which is not bad, but as I was racing this again and again, the best times are around 1.4 something, not quite low 1.4, but 1.45, 6, sometimes 1.49. And I'm going to be starting with the 1.7403. That's the best time I did master considering this qualification. This is, if you are surprised, this is not a classic qualification where there are all the racers. For example, like for 15 minutes, if you watch MotoGP, they have 15 minutes and they are starting all of them. So this is not that. Here you have 2 laps, 2 measured laps, and you can go further and further before the race actually starts. So that's really good, because iRacing will automatically kick you out of these laps if you are not pitting. But I made a decision that I'm going to pit and wait for the race to start. I'm really excited, but as I said, main goal is to be safe, don't do anything stupid, wait for it, and just improve my rating and get from rookie as fast as possible. I'm kind of surprised that there are people who have troubles with that, because I think it's not really that hard. I saw some video where a guy who have the guy who knows how to drive and who's playing iRacing for a few years is actually made a second account, and he got out of the rookie 4D in 2 races, which is really interesting. So I'm kind of it's confusing that some people have so much trouble, but maybe this race will show you why it's actually that, because let me tell you some spoilers, it's really crazy. Yeah, sometimes you click for grid and the race starts really soon, but sometimes you are waiting really long time, like now. And here we go. We have green lights. We are officially started the first race on iRacing. And as I said, I'm going really cautiously. So really giving them a lot of space. And as you can see, there's already one dead guy. So the death ratio in these races are really big. Like I raced one interesting where another guy, but he is okay. He just made a little trouble, but he can go he can continue in this race. He doesn't know he doesn't have to go for pitting to repair his car, which is really bad, and you are going to probably end up last if that is going to happen to you. But I mean, if you are going to try this, the adrenaline and other feelings, it's so much fun. I really enjoying it. It's so much fun. I'm getting the feeling that these, like, I don't know, $8 or $9 a month is really nothing compared to this much fun. And there is just one race with really slow cars, so I think it's going to be better and better in the future. As you can see now, so far I'm doing a really nice clean race. I'm in the 7th position. Yeah, this guy, careful. Yeah, this is the trouble actually. This is really bad behavior, because he just like forced me to brake really hard, and just didn't consider that I'm there, and he didn't care. So yeah, you need to be really careful. And bam! Yeah, this is what I was talking about right now. Like, did you see that guy? He was like made some trouble. I don't know. Maybe he like get some out of the track, and he stopped in the right side. And what happened next? He didn't consider any other racer than himself, and he just like starting to go back into the middle of the track, and that's really crazy. And I wanna to really tell you that please don't do that. If you are having some trouble if you, I don't know, slightly hit the wall and you are standing. And so be really concerned about other players and try to let them pass, and then you can join the race. But what he did was really crazy. And so I had I had really many troubles, and it's not seen from this footage, but the car was which is really nice from iRacing. If you hit your car and if you have some trouble, then it's really hard to drive. Like your wheel is on the side or something. So it's really crazy. So I was forced to pit to be able to continue. And yeah, I really don't like this wheel turning when I'm standing in the pit, because when your car goes back down, it doesn't actually center your wheel. So one time when I practiced, I actually didn't notice that my wheel was on the side, and I hit the brake, and the guy who's telling me go or brake, so that wasn't really good. So I don't think I think this is really weird thing in this game. Yeah, and actually this is the time when it happened. I thought it was somewhere other, but it was here. Oh, okay. So now you could see that you need to be really careful before you start from the pit, because the wheel turning is kind of a weird feature, and I don't really get it. Maybe some of us could explain it in the comment section below, but I don't know. I didn't get that. But as you can see, the car is repaired, and we can continue with the race, which is nice. And actually, even though I had this big crash and I need to repair my car in pit, so the rest of the race and qualification before I did make really cleanly. So I did actually get some rating points for this, and I did improve my rating after this race, which I didn't think that would be the case, but actually it would. So that was really nice. Some players actually have the trouble that they are going to rage quit, but I don't know. I actually had that feeling when I was playing Forza, like when someone from the other players. Actually, it wasn't other players; it was AI. So when they hit me, which in Forza is really happening a lot, and I think they should really work on that, because their AI is really aggressive. So if they hit me and I need to race it again, so I was like really having trouble, and I was feeling like I want to rage quit. But in this competition, and as I know the rules, and as I'm really trying to play good and really driving safely, so I didn't actually had the idea, or I didn't want to rage quit. So I actually finished every race, even if I was rammed or I had some trouble, like in this case that the guy just was crazy and he going backward to the middle of the road unexpectedly. But whatever, that's the different story. And I didn't wanna actually wanted to quit. I wanted to finish the race. Actually, in this instance, I'm often remembering one movie. It's quite the older movie, but in Czech Republic actually we have we have this I don't know, bad custom, I would call it, that our televisions make quite often old movies and old TV shows. They are repeating them all the time. Like for example, this is year 2020, and they are repeating the Friends again and again. It's like almost all the time. So I don't usually watch TV. I mean regular TV, and it's really fun because I know Friends from memory, because in the college we watched them all the time. I was in school or in work, or I watched Friends. And in the last years I also watched him. And yeah, him was really nice TV show in the beginning, but as they progressed, it wasn't good. I think that's kind of trouble with some TV shows, because they are really good in the beginning. They have really nice idea, like How I Met Your Mother. I think it was genius idea, but I had a feeling that they had a script for like 4, maybe 5 seasons, and then how they trying to make it longer, it wasn't that good. Same thing happened to Big Bang Theory, but I feel like Big Bang Theory in the end had much more to offer than him, and that's maybe that is reason why I have Big Bang Theory as my number 1 TV show, and I really liking it. Maybe that's because I'm kind of a geek, maybe a little bit, and I'm really envy Sheldon that he's really genius. That's, I think it I don't know if I wanted that for every day, but definitely I would really wanted to try to have eidetic memory like Sheldon, at least for a day or a week. I think it would be a really interesting experience. The funny thing is that in one episode, Sheldon explained Raj how he's perceived numbers and other things. Yeah, actually, it was. Oh, thank you, brother. Now, here you can see that the thing I was talking about. I was actually scared from the text below that there's a car before me that stopped, and so I slowed down really a lot. And then as I was passing the guy, he just started to go like crazy. I don't know. It almost seemed like he was waiting for me. I don't know. It's really funny. I don't know. Like maybe this is some I don't know, like introduction for newbies like myself. That your first race, we need to hit you at least like 3 or 4 times, and now you are properly welcome in this game, or I don't know what's going on. But as you can see, it's really crazy. Anyway, I was talking about one episode where Sheldon explained Raj how he perceives numbers, and for example, he says that if they are prime numbers, they are pink, and if there is something like double prime, I think he said, that they smell like gasoline or something, and that was really crazy. But funny thing is that I actually read an interview with the guy that has actually eidetic memory, and he's a genius, something like Sheldon, and he said that when he's looking at numbers, he perceives them as some colors and some spirals, and it's really unimaginable for a usual guy who just see numbers. So the best lap was 106, tiny bit below 17, which is really nice, and I'm pushing time down by every race, almost every lap. But so I think I'm getting better with this car on this circuit, but the best guys are really on different level. They are doing 104, 5, and that's really big difference. Sorry, big difference on this circuit, because it's really short. So if you are going to make a second each lap, in the end it's like 15 or 20 seconds. That's really big, considering that this race is only 15 laps. For me it will be only 14, because I lost the lap when I was pitting and repairing the car. If you are watching the rear view mirror, you could see that the guy behind me was really going fast and doing crazy driving, and he paid for that. But I have 2 guys on my tail, so I need some D. We need some D for defense. As you can see, the guys behind me, if you look to the right corner, the first guy behind me is actually 1 lap ahead, so it's not really big trouble. So I did let him go, but not the other one, because he is my opponent, and he is fighting for the 9th position. And here you can see my mistake when I didn't make brakes. So that Lukas, he didn't do it right. So sorry, I'm really sorry for Steve Lovergroove. I'm really sorry, dude. That was my bad, and sorry. So as you can see, I made a newbie mistake. So sorry. But even though I made this mistake and I was crashed by those 2 guys, I still get some points, and I improve my my rating, which is like, I don't know. There's, I think, interesting formula for the calculation. So this is actually final lap. As you can see on the left, there is a white flag, and when we go through the end, this is the end of my first race on the iRacing. Yeah, the dude that I hit, actually, it's not really clever, because he did stop right after the finish line, and that's really not good. You should go around 1 more lap and then go to pit and then disconnect. Or if you don't want to do that, because I don't know, like, time is money and whatever, or you are really this is funny. This is actually not a measured lap, and it's after the finish, and he crashed his car. So Yeah. Here, because I'm actually not so familiar with the rules, and I didn't know that I shouldn't finish the last lap, so I made it, but it wasn't necessary. So there was one more lap. And in the end I take 9th place, so I think that's, considering all that happened to me in this race, I think that's not bad. And I'm really looking forward to share another races. Trust me, if you think that this one was really interesting, or at least bit interesting, there are much interesting coming. So here we can watch the crash again. Yeah, I'm not that much familiar with the replay, so I think it will take some time, but trust me, we'll get there. We'll get there in the end, and that's the stubbornness. And here you can see it. Wow, he's like, man, I'm going cross around the whole track. I mean, wow. Yeah, I tried to go around to the right, but I didn't make it work. And as you can see, my Mazda is really in bad shape, and it was really hard to drive it after this. So that was my first race in iRacing. Hope that you did have some fun. As I was saying, we took 9th, which is kind of interesting because I started from 9th, so yeah, it's good. Anyway, thank you for watching and hope to see you next time. Bye.